Barbara Bush, Barbara Pierce Bush, who is a lovely woman and went to Yale and has a very privileged upbringing, and summers in Kennebunkport, Maine, and the whole thing. Again, nothing against her. She's a very lovely person, quite shy, a thoughtful person. Well, she's come out for Kamala Harris. Now, I guess she didn't really have much of a choice, right? Didn't the whole Bush family come out for Kamala Harris? They're not really fans, shall we say, of Donald Trump. And so some people are worried, oh my gosh, is this going to hurt Trump? I don't think so. I don't think so one single bit. Look at the woman delivering the news. It's like she finally got her hair done today. Special day, all spiffed up. Mika, so excited that Barbara is on the team.
This just into us, Barbara Pierce Bush, one of the former President George W. Bush's daughters, has just announced who she will back for president. In a statement to People magazine, she said that she was hopeful that voters will support Vice President Kamala Harris on Election Day in order to move our country forward and protect women's rights. She spent the weekend in Pennsylvania, adding that she was inspired to join friends and meet voters with the Harris Waltz campaign.
Can you tell she's reading a prompter or what? Anyway, she's probably doing cartwheels. I think she probably knew that one was coming. None of it surprises me. Does it matter? Short answer, no. No. Because the Never Trump Republicans were already in the Never Trump camp. I don't think that there's a ton of Democrats that are like rah-rah Barbara Bush any more than they're rah-rah Liz Cheney. If anything, this convinces the factory worker in Pennsylvania or Michigan, yeah, you know what? Trump is different. He's really not part of that establishment elite. He's very different in every way. Very different than Kamala Harris, which is, again, I think why you see all of these polls at this moment in time increasingly showing you there is one candidate and one candidate only. So what does Kamala do right about now? I mean, how do you counter this? When you've got the odds showing you don't have a chance in HE-double-L, what do? I mean, you could make up stuff and say my own internal polls, this is what she said, show me something else, right? Because I have my own instincts and all this stuff. You can also go out there and start a campaign of what I think the president used to like to call fake news, about how he's just a really horrible person, like the likes of which we have not seen since World War II. Here she is.
Follow up to your remarks about President Trump's rally last night. Some people who watched that made comparisons between a rally that happened at Madison Square Garden in 1939 with neo-Nazis or Nazis back then. Do you see those comparisons? And can you also expand on what he said and what you said yesterday about Puerto Rico?
Donald Trump this is not new about him, by the way. What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same and maybe more vivid than usual. Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other. Fans the fuel of hate and division. And that's why people are exhausted with him.
Really, because I kind of feel like you, Kamala Harris, are out there fanning the flames, so to speak, of hate and division. I kind of feel like that's all you do, right? He's so awful, he's so awful, he's so awful. Anybody who likes him is so awful. And we're on the good team over here. We're so righteous and perfect and brilliant, and we're going to fix everything. And if you dare to support him, then you're part of the problem.